Have you ever believed that you must live in America, England, or Australia to speak good English? Today, I'm going to share the story of a young lady named Liza. Liza wasn't born in an English-speaking country. She never traveled abroad. She had no foreign friends, and she didn't have expensive courses. Yet, she slowly became confident in English just by changing her daily habits. When Liza was a young student, she believed the biggest lie many learners believe. Every time she made a mistake, she felt shy. Every time she heard fluent speakers online, she felt small. Every time she tried to speak, she stopped herself because she was afraid of using the wrong grammar. But one day, Liza found a very simple idea that changed her learning forever. She realized that English is not a place. English is a habit. So she started very small. She didn't memorize difficult grammar books or force herself to speak like a native speaker. Instead, she began with stories. Very easy stories. Level 1 stories with simple words, clear sentences, and slow meaning. Every morning, Liza listened to one short English story while brushing her teeth. She didn't stop the audio or translate every word. She just listened and tried to understand the general meaning. At night, she listened to the same story again before sleeping because she learned that repetition is more powerful than speed. After just 1 week, she noticed something surprising. The sentences started to feel familiar. The words no longer felt foreign. Her brain stopped translating from her language into English. Then, Liza started reading the same stories aloud. Even when her pronunciation wasn't perfect, she spoke anyway because she understood that confidence grows from action, not perfection. When she didn't know a word, she guessed from the story instead of running to a dictionary. Because stories teach meaning naturally, just like how children learn their first language. Slowly, Liza added one new habit. She began talking to herself in English, describing simple things like, I am making tea, I am walking to school, or I feel happy today. At first, it felt strange, but after a few days, it felt normal, and after some weeks, it felt easy. Liza also used English in her daily entertainment. She changed her phone language to English. She watched cartoons and short videos with simple English subtitles. And she chose content made for learners, not for natives, because she knew learning is about level, not pride. Whenever she felt discouraged, she reminded herself that she was building a small English world around her, even without leaving her country. The most important lesson Liza learned was that mistakes are not enemies. Mistakes are teachers. So when she spoke incorrectly, she smiled and corrected herself gently. Instead of asking, "Why am I so bad at English?" she asked, "What did I learn today?" Month by month, her listening improved. Her vocabulary grew naturally, and her speaking became smoother. People around her started to notice the change. They asked her if she had lived abroad, and Liza smiled because the truth was simple. She lived in stories. She lived in daily practice. She lived in consistency. For young learners, this story teaches a powerful truth. You don't need to go abroad to improve your English. You need to bring English into your life through simple stories, daily listening, speaking without fear, and enjoying the process, just like Liza did. Because when English becomes part of your everyday routine, your brain learns it naturally, confidently, and happily. This is how you improve English without living abroad, step by step, story by story, one simple sentence at a time. Liza slowly understood that learning English is not about talent, but about patience. Every day, Liza showed up for her English time, even when she was tired, busy, or unmotivated. She learned that small daily effort is stronger than a big effort once a week. So she kept listening to simple stories again and again, sometimes the same story for 5 days, because repetition helped her brain remember naturally. She noticed that after many days she could predict sentences before they finished, which made her feel happy and confident. Then, Liza started retelling the stories in her own words, using very simple English. She didn't care about grammar rules. She just focused on meaning, saying things like, "This story is about a girl. She is happy and she learns English." Although her sentences were short, they were real. And slowly, her sentences became longer without her forcing them. But when she walked outside, she named things in English like tree, road, sky, and people. She learned that English is everywhere if you just look for it. Liza also created a small notebook where she wrote only useful words from stories. Not long lists, just words she heard many times, words she could use in daily life, and she read them aloud every day. When she made mistakes, she didn't feel ashamed anymore because she understood that mistakes mean progress. One day, Liza realized something very important. She was thinking in English, sometimes without even trying. That moment changed her belief forever. She understood she didn't need to live abroad to improve her English. She only needed to live with English every day. For young learners, this part of the story teaches that consistency, simple stories, repetition, and courage are the real secrets of learning English, not money, not travel, and not perfect grammar. Just like Liza, anyone can build strong English skills at home by listening, speaking, reading, and enjoying English step by step, slowly, calmly, and happily. After many months of listening to stories, speaking aloud, repeating words, and thinking in English, Liza realized that her English had improved more than she ever imagined. She could now understand simple English videos, talk to her classmates, and even write short sentences without translating in her mind. And the most amazing thing was that Liza had never traveled abroad, never had foreign friends, and never spent a lot of money on courses. She understood the secret. Learning English is not about where you live, but about how you live every day. She learned that simple daily habit, listening to stories, repeating sentences, naming objects, writing useful words, and speaking bravely even with mistakes, create big results over time. This teaches young learners a very important lesson. You do not need to feel small or worry about perfection. Every mistake is a step forward. Every short sentence is progress. And every small daily effort builds your English world. Liza became a happy learner because she enjoyed the process, celebrated small victories, and never gave up even when it was hard. The conclusion is simple and powerful. You can improve English without leaving your country, without expensive classes, and without native teachers. All you need is patience, consistency, courage, and stories that make learning fun. Just like Liza, if you bring English into your daily life, listen carefully, speak bravely, and repeat often, your English will grow naturally. Your confidence will grow. And one day you will look back and see that you can understand, speak, and enjoy English as if it was always a part of you. So start today. Start small. And remember that every story you listen to, every word you speak, and every sentence you write is building your English future. The best part is, you don't need to wait for the perfect time or the perfect place, because English is not about where you are, it's about what you do every day. Liza's story proves that anyone, anywhere, can succeed in English if they bring it into their life, step by step, story by story, and enjoy the journey with patience, courage, and joy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories to help you learn English. See you next time.